Hello Twin Flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. Okay, we're going to use 5 powerful decks of cards today to check in with the Divine Feminine, which is you, the Divine Masculine, your beloved, and your divine journey, to see what's going on as we go into this weekend ahead. Yesterday, we did a live stream for 2 hours and we went in depth with the daily reading. And we spoke about how St. Francis is around the masculines right now, bringing in kindness and love and opening their heart to finding out who they truly are. And the Divine Feminine, you've got Joan of Arc around you, not only giving you strength because you're a warrior, but also opening you up to your psychic gifts, surrendering, helping you to be in your power, to shield you from harm, to shield you from any toxic situations. Really powerful messages. So if you haven't watched that live stream, I really do recommend you go and check it out. So let's do this then. We're going to use the Goddess Inspiration cards today, the Angel Answers, and I'm going to use 2 decks of tarot, the Oceanic Tarot, the Everyday Witch Tarot, and I'm going to bring in the Animal cards because I used these yesterday and we did a really powerful pick a pile. So I'm going to tune in and see what animal guides are around us today. And we're going to, as always, do a message from the masculine about what they'd like to say to you today. So powerful. Okay, let's do this then. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the Divine Feminines today? On this fabulous Friday, what do we need to know, please, for the Divine Feminines today? What the Divine Feminines going through today? Wow. A lot of thinking going on today because, you know, that I'm shuffling, okay? And only a couple of cards come out, so it feels like there's a lot of deep thinking going on. A bit more energy around the masculines today. So it feels like the masculines may be going through something again. And the journey, let's see what's going on. I love how the cards all repeat as well, you know, whenever I use them, because time is illusion, it all kinds of merges into one. What do we need to know for the Divine Feminines, please? Thank you, angels. Powerful one there. It says you're ready. You're ready, Divine Feminine. What do we need to know for the journey? Thank you. Okay. What's going on with the feminines today, please, angels? Wow. Straight out the deck, no messing about there. For the masculines, what do we need to know? Wow. Okay. I'm taking out what's jumping. And what's going on with the journey? Wow. Amazing. Okay. What's going on with the feminines today? Thank you. The energy seems to be picking up a little bit now as well. Okay, when I first started shuffling, it was a little bit stagnant there, which is showing you if you're going through any changes or stagnant energy, it is moving forward. You may not yet be seeing the results, but they are definitely coming in. And that was really kind of thrown in our face yesterday on the live stream because Archangel Gabriel come through and said, unexpected messages are coming, or a positive gift is coming, or something is coming. And as I said, there was we got some post. So it always happens for a reason. You know, gifts are on the way, blessings, communication, and then the universe does an amazing synchronicity that just ties it all together. Really powerful. So what's going on with your masculine today? What do we need to know about the masculines? Thank you. And for this amazing journey, what do we need to know? Thank you. Wow. Okay. And animals, animal guides, who's around the feminines today and why? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Who's around the feminines today, please? Okay, there we go. Wow. Okay. Who's around the masculines today? Wow, look at that one. Amazing. Okay. And who's around the journey? What animals are around the journey? Amazing. Wow. Okay, let's do this then. So quite a lot of animals are around and I do feel this. So before we start with the masculine messages, let me just put them to one side. We're going to do a message. So what does your masculine want to say to you today? What does your masculine want? There it is. Okay. I am healing. Wow. And this has been so powerfully coming across. There's another one here, I promise you, communication. So your masculine is saying to you today, you know, I'm healing. I'm doing what needs to be done. I'm doing the work. I'm finding out the answers. I've got St. Francis with me right now, waking me up, guiding me, showing me the way. I've got the brotherhood around me, which means the masculine collective are waking up to their consciousness. You know, they've got the stag, which is showing the symbol, not only of union, but it's of their strength and their courageousness, of how they are growing and learning and turning into who they're truly meant to be. And you've got the wolf for higher consciousness. So they're tuning in now, they're becoming aware. You know, they're sensing things, feeling things, tuning in with you. So they're going through this amazing healing. And they're saying to you, I promise you communication. You know, it's a promise, and a promise comes from the soul. It comes from the heart. Thank you. They're giving me fear energy. So there is fear around how they're going to communicate, what they're going to say. You know, a few days ago we had the lump in the throat, okay? I feel that's being cleansed right now, and the fear is coming up all the way. And St. Francis is healing the throat chakra, the heart chakra, and the solar plexus. And all the fear is coming up. And it's allowing your masculine to face the truth and see what's real and to understand what needs to go, which is their karmic situation and being around things no longer serving their soul. So trust in the fate before you. So this is the masculines really trusting now, starting to trust the process, starting to trust the journey, but most importantly, starting to trust their feelings and their intuition, that there's a reason they are here and they are understanding this now. You know, the fate before you. So they're understanding that they have to change their life because it's their destiny. And this is why May's this month of preparation. And I'm already recording the June signs. I've already posted for members, Aries through to Virgo. And I'm doing Libra today. And, you know, there's so much power coming in. It's showing you what's coming. You know, the light's at the end of the tunnel now for the masculines. They're working out what to do. You know, there's so much change coming in. And we've got the goddess of prophecy here. Though it is good to desire, sometimes it's better to possess contentment. So this is about the masculines understanding that they are tuning into their desires, but they're also being content in what they have in their mind with you. So they're working out if they can really tune that and turn that into a reality. And the angels are showing them that they can, but they have to be the one to stand up and fight for this connection. The feminines fight for this connection every single day. And now the masculines are learning that they need to do this too. They're learning this right now. They're learning who they are. They're healing. They're waking up to fate and prophecy, to what's written, to destiny. Things are blooming and changing. They're starting to believe. And this is why there's a lot of trust coming in now between the feminine and the masculine. You know, a lot of 5D connection, tuning in with who you are. And we've got this one's Dana here, the goddess of knowledge. Use your knowledge to prosper. You have the tools. So the masculines are being given all the tools that they need to prosper, to be abundant, to be kind and generous, to be loving, to be open to this connection. They're psychically becoming aware. You know, their third eye is waking up now. The angels are saying it's more about the 3 chakras here. The feminines are waking up in so many different ways, ascending. You know, your gifts are getting stronger. You know, your soul star chakra and your crown chakra and, you know, your third eye. It's all aligning. And you've got a lot of downloads going in, wisdom, ears waking up, hearing things. You know, there's a lot going on in this area for the divine feminine. For the masculines, it's lower down. So it's throat, heart, solar plexus, but it's all interlinking because the masculines are tuning in and they're releasing fear. They're releasing doubt, they're releasing worry. So this is all about trust in the connection and knowing that you have everything inside of you to make things happen. So this card is really like the magician in the tarot. You know, it's about tuning into who you are and using all the tools at your disposal. You know, all the things within you that makes you who you are. We've got the maiden here. Find ways to use your innocence as a strength. And the masculines are realizing now it's okay for them to be vulnerable. You know, it's not a weakness, it's a strength. It's okay for them to be a bit innocent in this because they are innocent in this. And you may think, well, my masculine's done this to me and done that to me, and, they need to be blamed for that. But you have to wipe the slate clean, because in spiritual truth, you as a divine feminine and your divine masculine are both innocent beings of light, because you're teaching each other things. You're here to learn, you're here to grow, you're here to evolve. You're each other's greatest teacher, because you're each other's greatest trigger. And what triggers you heals you. And the masculines are healing right now. So they're understanding things. They're going within, they're facing truth. And they're being vulnerable. They're allowing themselves to be vulnerable, because it's really a strength, and they are understanding this right now. Strength to make decisions. Vulnerability to change things in their life. And they're giving me toothache. So again, remember, if you're having toothache, like searing toothache, it's because they're making decisions. They're back and forth in their mind. They're working out what to do. And we've got the mighty one. Let your darker emotions bring you strength. So this is 2 cards here showing you vulnerability, innocence, and the strength that comes from that. And the strength that comes by going to their darkest depths of their soul, their mind, their emotions, and healing all of that. And that's what they're doing right now. They're going within, they're searching, they're seeking, they're finding the way, they're finding solutions, they're questioning everything, they're going through it in the mind. Who is this person to me? Why can't I shake them off? So what do I need to do? I love this person. I desire this person. This is inside of me. So what do I need to do? How can I do that? How can I release the past? How can I move out of this situation? How can I make a fresh start? What do I need to do? These are all the questions they're asking, and they're confronting the darkest fears. We've got meditation brings answers. So they're doing their own form of meditation. Now, your masculine may not be spiritually in line like that, and you may think, well, how are they doing this? This is when they're having their quiet time. If they're in a karmic situation, it's when they go to the bathroom. They're sitting on the loo. They're in the shower, they're having a bath. They're in the garden, they're pottering about, they're doing their own thing. They're playing golf. They're doing all these things, whatever they're doing. And it's their form of meditation. It's how they calm their mind. Even driving does that, So whenever you calm your mind, that's a form of meditation. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be sitting with your legs crossed going on, It's however you tune in. And the masculines do this daily. They tend to go off in their own world. They daydream. They do this, and this is their form of meditation. And it's guiding them to be assertive, to put things into place. They're being given the key right now, the key to their future. And that's their future with you. That door, that key unlocks the door to your future, to being together in union. This is how they find their way to union. They have to stand strong. They have to face their fears. They have to move forward. And this is why Archangel Michael is around the masculines. So we've got Archangel Michael giving them strength. We've got Saint Francis making them aware. And we've got Archangel Raphael healing. So there's a lot of healing and kindness going on. We've got the 5 of Swords for conflict. So, they're conflicted in their mind, but this is more about their 3D reality. They're stepping away from drama right now. They're trying not to get involved in arguments, but I feel there's drama around them. There's anger around them. There's things going on. They're being forced to do things they don't want to do, and they're standing up now and standing their ground and doing what they want. They're believing in what they want. They're releasing fear. Thank you. So this is fear being released. So this conflict energy, it's about them releasing fear. So anyone in their 3D world that's triggering them, and this is their karmic person, it could be a boss, it could be a colleague, could be a friend, a family member, anything they're going through. It's triggering them to bring the fear out, because they need to release all this hot air that's inside of them. And the conflict there is, they're fighting with themselves. So if they're quiet today, a bit distant maybe, don't take it personally, because they're going through things in their real 3D world that they need to release and heal and sort out. Why? So they can search and seek out their sun. And the sun is you, divine feminine. The warmth, the comfort, the happiness, the bliss, the life of their dreams. They're seeking you. And the raising up and the rising up towards this sun. And this is you, the warmth of the sun. Remember that. I spoke about this yesterday, and it's so true. The sun warms the skin. It brings comfort. It feels good. And when the cloud goes across, the sun goes in, it feels horrible. It doesn't feel nice at all when you've been basking in that sunshine. So remember that you are that sunshine, and your masculine is always craving you and promising you communication. I promise you communication. I'm coming towards you. They can't spell it out more for you. You have to trust, because there is activity going on. There's motion going on. You may not see it, but it's happening. And I spoke about this, it's happening under the surface. It's bubbling up. Why? Because it's a great love. It's divine. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's the partnership that they desire. If they are in relationships right now, they're not relationships. They're living arrangements. They're convenient. And you are the one. So they are wanting this divine love, this divine partnership, and that's why they're in sadness. So they're in sadness today, feminines. So send them love. Go and meet your masculine on the 5D and tell them you care. Tell them you're there. So what do you want to say to your masculine today? What do you want to say to your masculine today? You are everything I could ever want. Okay? So you're reassuring your masculine there that they are everything to you. Everything. The whole package. You're saying, I trust you will find your way. So they're saying, I promise you communication. I'm healing right now. And you're saying, I trust you. I trust that you'll find your way. You'll come forward to me at the right time. And I'm ready, masculine, to begin again. I'm ready to be with you. I'm ready to wipe the slate clean. Let's do this now. So you're reassuring them there. And that's what they need today. They need that reassurance. This is about you sending love on the 5D realm, going and holding them up there, sending them love, closing your eyes, sensing them, feeling them, sending them messages telepathically, communicating in other ways, thinking of a song and throwing it out there to them, sitting there and creating a ball of love and light in your hands and then sending it to your masculine. They feel all of this. It's energy. We're all energy. You're all connected. So send them love or visualize them communicating with you. Imagine you pick up your phone and there's a message there. Just visualize it. Imagine they're standing at your front door. Closing my eyes because I'm visualizing it. Imagine they're standing at your front door. Imagine they're doing all these things. This is what the angels want you to do. And yesterday in the live stream, it was so powerful. The masculines are being shown by Raphael, the healing angel, that they need to be sleeping more. They need to be healing because they've got a lot of, things going on in the mind. The mind's always active. There's activity going on. Even if you can't see it, there's activity. There's fire energy going on. So before you go to sleep, visualize your masculine in a beautiful bed with feathers and, comforting blankets and beautiful light. And you go and tuck your masculine in because they need that nurturing energy. They need to feel loved because they're carrying around so many responsibilities, burdens, things in the mind. This energy is overwhelming to them. There's a lot of noise in the mind. And if your masculine is, kind of taking a step back from you, it's because they want the noise in the mind to stop. So they're trying to work things out because they're working out how they can cut cords with the past, with things going on, how they can speak the truth. They want to stand the ground, but they're growing up. They're growing up spiritually. They're growing into the emperor. They're evolving and growing. And this is why they're doing a lot of deep thinking, guidance from within, the hermit there. Thinking, contemplation, preparing to leave things in the past. So this is what they're doing when they're going within. They're seeking out ways that they can move on. They're working out the finances. They've got like a bag of money there and they've got the cat for independence. Well, that cat's you, divine feminine, and you're inspiring them to be themselves, to walk away from all the cups. And, they've put time and energy into those cups, but they're turning away from them. They're moving forward now to a new beginning, a fresh start. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles because they know that you're the strong one and they are seeing you as a divine example. So they're sorting things out. They're not listening to conflict. There it is again, the Five of Wands. So there's conflict energy around, gossip, drama. They're moving out of that right now. They're moving out. And we've got the Five of Swords. The two fives. Look at that, major change. But it's about people in their life around them, that they're stepping away from this. They're not listening anymore. There's people around them trying to create fears and doubts and blocks in this situation and in their life, and trying to stir the pot. It's bubbling over there. There's crazy energy around, and the masculines need to move away from this, because the truth is they're coming to you in love. They're coming to you with love, to offer you love, to speak of love. This is the promise of communication that they are giving to you. And we've got the Bat here for release, so powerful. And these cards, if you see any that are related to the pick a pile, now you know why. So this is about them releasing what needs to go, healing the past. The arrival of the Bat signifies an omen of change. The Bat asks you to pay attention to signs around you. So the masculines are seeing signs all around them right now. The transition may seem frightening at first, so that's all the fear of the unknown, what will happen, the fallout, the changes. But you must let go of all old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They will only hinder your soul growth. So the Bat's reminding the masculines that, it's hindering them. All of these things that they're stuck in and holding on to, they need to be released now for their own true purpose, for their higher good. And we've got the hummingbird. This is super powerful for optimism. And it's also another sign of loving communication. It's about melodies of love, change. Always actively seeking the sweetest nectar. The hummingbird reminds us to forever seek out the good in life and the beauty in each day. The sweetest nectar is within. So this is about the masculines realizing what's within them is goodness. What's within them is kindness, not this anger or this fear or, this doubt or this, self-worth issue that they have about themselves that they hold in. There's love in there. And we've got the unicorn, and the unicorn signifies not only individuality, but healing. Great healing, powerful healing. Magical and majestic, each unicorn spirit is one of a kind. And your masculine is one of a kind. Nobody compares to them in your mind, there's only them. Unicorn asks you to release comparison and jealousy and see the elegant magic of individuality. Don't be afraid to stand out from the crowd. So another sign that your masculine is releasing right now, but also that they are working on who they are. They're becoming an individual. They're standing out from the crowd. They're not listening anymore to the negativity, the doubts, the fears. They're tuning in with who they are. And we've got the otter there for inner child. So the reason they're tuning in with their inner child is because that's what they need to do. They need to be healing right now. The otter spirit animal most commonly represents the inner child in you. The otter celebrates joy in the simple things, passion for the things that your heart desires, and freedom to do what your instincts are telling you to do. Take the time to allow yourself the pleasure of relaxing and letting go of life's responsibilities for a while at least. And this is why, they need to release these burdens that they're carrying around. All these burdens, all these fears, all these doubts, all these worries. Okay? They need to put them down because the truth is love. And the truth is the way they feel. And they are releasing all of this right now. And the otter is reminding them to be free, to enjoy their life. And we've got, the rooster for this says uniqueness. Yep, uniqueness. They're also telling me forgiveness, because a rooster signifies a new day. A brand new day. The rooster goes cuckoo, or however they do it. And it's waking them up. So the masculines are also being woken up here to who they are. They're being shown the truth. And when I'm tuning in with this intuitively, that's what they're showing me. A new day, a new dawn, a time to release, to forgive, to let go, to move on. A new beginning. It's time to celebrate your individuality and your uniqueness. Use your voice for good. And this is why they're communicating, they're promising you communication. Demonstrate your brilliance and share yourself with the world. So your masculine is waking up not only to the journey, but to who they are. They're going to be doing things for them. They're going to be focusing on them, They're going to be working on their goals and their dreams and their intentions and the things they want to create. The rooster totem appears to you because you need to speak up about something that's been bothering you. So the rooster is a warning to the masculines. You need to start speaking up for what you want. You need to say what's been bothering you. So in karmic situations, there's going to be some rumbling arguments coming in, some conflict. The pot's being boiled, it's being stirred right now, and it's about to explode. So there's about to be a fiery climax, and this rooster is signifying that to you. You need to let your voice be heard, otherwise you'll be carrying this burden around. And what are the masculines doing right now? They're carrying burdens. What I'm going to do, I think, I'm on 25 minutes here. I'm just going to move across the other. I'm going to do 3 separate videos today, okay? I'm going to do the masculine video we're doing now. I'm going to do the other cards for a feminine video. I'm going to do the journey separately because I really want to talk about these cards in detail. And this rooster here, and we've got another card there, but this rooster is showing the truth here. This rooster is showing you that they are in sadness right now because they are afraid of speaking up for what they want, and they know they need to do it. That's why there's activity going on. That's why this rooster is allowing everything to come to full circle, to the surface for what they need to heal. This is why they're going through conflict, because things are bothering them. This is why they're being guided to be assertive, because they have the keys inside of them to get what they want, to speak up, to do what needs to be done. They have the strength inside of them. They are not innocent any longer. They are warriors. They are warriors of light. They have all the knowledge and all the tools inside of them. And they want to come and release the burden by showing you the love, by ignoring their 3D panicky world here, and by standing strong. And you are their one. And if you're an earth sign, okay, this is really showing you that you're grounded right now. You're in your power. I feel all of you are divine feminine, because this also signifies the energy of the Empress, but it's very much about you and your power. The masculine's seeing you in your power, and the masculine's growing up and being able to match that power within them with truth and integrity and uniqueness and wholeness, and tuning in with who they are so they can put down these burdens and these responsibilities. So they need to stop carrying these burdens around. You need to let your voice be heard, otherwise you'll be carrying this burden around. And they've been carrying this burden around for so long. And look what we've got here, the dog. And the dog is all about, yes, community here, but it's about loyalty. And again, look at the cards there. It's like a new day. The dog there is like looking towards a new day. There's a new beginning coming in, a fresh start. So the dog and the rooster are really significant right now for showing you there's a new beginning coming in. And your masculine is preparing to release, okay? With the bat here, preparing to release. So you have to stay optimistic, divine feminine. So if you've been seeing hummingbirds, and I know a few of you have, because you've been asking me what they mean. And yes, it means communication, loving communication, which is what the angels are showing you, okay? When I'm tuning in with this card, let me just find it, okay? Where has it gone? Where has it gone? There we go, okay? That's the card I'm feeling when I'm tuning into the hummingbird here. But it's also showing you that your masculine is being guided to rise above fear, to go within, to seek the answers, to know who they are, to trust the journey. So if you're seeing hummingbirds, you're also being guided to be very compassionate right now, to be very kind and loving, and understanding that this new beginning is coming in. So dogs, yes, they're signifying loyalty, but they're also showing you this new beginning, that the dogs fight for what's right, Dogs protect their community. They protect their owner. They protect their loved ones. And the masculines are prepared to fight for you in this connection. And this is why they're releasing. They're going into the darkness. The bats live in the dark, and the roosters come out in the morning. So it's about this transition they're going through, the transition from darkness to light, from low to high, coming out the other side. It's about facing the truth. And, there's so much power coming in here. So you have to trust in the partnership. The love is absolutely real. They're doing the work, they're meditating in whatever way or means they do that to find their inner light, to find their happiness, to find you. And they're being released from the past. They're being healed right now. There's a lot of change coming in. They are unique and they are powerful and they are strong and they are preparing to leave it all behind. And the otter is signifying the truth, that they are moving forward to you, that they are tuning in with their self because they know that they deserve love. They deserve love as much as you deserve love. And they deserve to show you this love because that's what's real. And that's what's right. And that's why they are tuning in. They're tuning out the real world, covering their eyes, covering their ears, that they're starting to realise that they can create their life now in a positive way and put down these burdens and speak their truth because you are their one. So you're inspiring your masculine again today, feminines, by being you, by being strong, by being powerful. So trust in who you are loved and you are safe. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm not even looking at the cards, I'm just going to stop this video and then record another one. So we're going to go into you now, Divine Feminine, on the next video. Send you so much love. Your masculine is promising you communication, and I'll see you soon.